It is the season of giving, and today we serve up a triple header of holiday hockey, beginning with the Penguins and the Maple Leafs. On Sunday, Pittsburgh snapped an 8-game losing streak. Sidney Crosby passed Mario Lemieux as the franchise's all-time leading scorer. Today, taking on Willie Nylander and a Leafs squad that has shockingly sunk all the way to the bottom of the Eastern Conference. It has definitely not been a December to remember for either of our teams. Toronto bottomed out last night, fired the assistant who ran their power play, which is in last place. The Pens, in the month of December, losing 8 of their 11 games. They are coming into this one off a victory and some history, and it's a winter wonderland. Everything's wrapped up, including Anson Carter. McHugh, Mr. Christmas himself. Ace is here, Rick Botus, Colby Armstrong. You thought you were looking good in that suit, and then this guy showed up.
I was like going for the red Christmas look. It looks more purple. Big mistake by me. Brutal. Maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know. But looking at Ace, I think I am colorblind.
Or maybe I am too. I'm riding this bad boy till the wheels fall off. I was a little concerned, guys, because the only time I bring this out is just time of the year, obviously. And if it didn't fit, I wouldn't wear it. And after watching Avatar last night for 3.5 hours, all that salt, I blew up like a tick this morning. I was a little concerned, but
that's your scale.
Yes.
Just once a year, you got to see if you can get into that.
Exactly.
Well, listen, it's not Christmas today. That's Thursday. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. That means today is Festivus. Are we aware? The Seinfeld holiday, made famous by Frank Costanza. No religion, no commercialism. It's got its own traditions, though. Festivus.
Air your grievances.
You know it. That's the way it begins, and we got the perfect guy for the job.
This is going to be short and sweet, so let's get at it.
For one of the first times that I can remember, there were boos, especially during that power play.
I'm surprised there wasn't more booze.
That's the worst game we have played in my 2 years here, by far. Some of these guys think they're giving us everything in their tank. They're dreaming.
Their better players were so much better than ours tonight. They deserved to win. They were the better team in the regular season. They were the better team in this series. Anything else? Good. Thanks.
You should hear what he says to us after a bad show.
Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus to you.
I aired my grievances. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's the way it begins. And you know how it ends, of course. It ends with the feats of strength. Also.
oh my goodness.
Oh, my God. You really got to go back to get these.
Wanted to start you off strong.
20 years ago, I could have broken that stick. I got those the weekends I made.
This is how it'll end tonight. Nobody's leaving after this triple header until you pin Bones.
How are you searching that footage? Like Bones going nuts? How do you search that?
This is what our team does. They're hard at work. These people all went to college, too.
Please tell me we
All
have
of them.
one of like Bones ripping his shirt off. Like something. No?
No, that would be a little much. That would make a lot of people ill looking at that. Yeah, that's pushing it.
They see this panel, they see Biz is in here, they figured they could step back, bring the kids in and watch a show. They want to keep it that way, right?
Yeah, we do.
That's our next demo.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, stick around. It's a triple header. Weird things can happen. Let's talk about our first game, though, because things not looking great for either team right now. But there is some good news, obviously, for Pittsburgh. They got the win the other night. The bigger news, of course, is that on Monday night, Sidney Crosby passes Mario Lemieux for #1 all-time points in Penguins history.
Make room, Mario! History is on the horizon!
Crosby fed one in front, they score! Crosby gets his first NHL point.
Lemieux to Crosby, he scores!
Sidney Crosby scores his 100th career goal.
That's it! That's history! The kid is now the king!
Well, Sid, congratulations on a massive weekend for you personally. It's well documented, your history with Mario Lemieux and his impact on you as a hockey player. And you admired him long before you knew Mario Lemieux, the man. But how has he impacted you as a guy, just in life?
20 years, and obviously living with him, I think just how even keel he was. I think, being through what he went through in his career, and just always staying level-headed. I think that's something that I recognized right away, and that's something that I really admire about him. So I'd probably go with that amongst a lot of other things.
You've been a model of consistency over those 2 decades in your career. You've only ever gone 5 games without registering a point. When you get into a game and maybe you're like, oh, I don't know, my legs are heavy today, or I don't feel it, like, what does Sidney Crosby do to find his game?
I think playing on successful teams, I think also just having that confidence. I mean, you work hard, you practice. You hope that out there it's instinctive and you don't have to worry about that too much. Hopefully the production comes with doing the right things out there. So I think just trust in that.
Trust in the prep and just maybe don't change anything. Just keep playing, right?
Yeah, stay with it sometimes. I mean, sometimes it doesn't seem like it's going to go through, and find ways to find the back of the net.
Well, it is Christmas Eve tomorrow. So are you down for a little Christmas rapid fire to wrap this thing up? Is that okay?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, first things first, I must know, who was a bigger Christmas guy when you lived with him, you or Mario?
I would say me.
You?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you pick up any Lemieux traditions back then?
There wasn't anything, much different than, the way I grew up with traditions. But, yeah, 2 busy houses, I think, and I look back at it. But, yeah, that's a great part about it.
All right, eggnog, delicious or disgusting?
Delicious, yeah.
Oh, gross. Yeah. I totally disagree. Growing up, did Santa wrap your gifts or just put them under the tree?
They were wrapped, yeah.
Oh, man, 2 for 2. I disagree.
If it was a hockey stick, it wasn't wrapped.
Listen, it's a tough wrap even for the elves,
Exactly.
Favorite Christmas movie for Sidney Crosby is?
Home Alone.
Home Alone, the first one or the second one?
First one, yeah.
The original. Okay. What is your favorite thing about the holiday season, your favorite tradition?
Just being with everyone. That's the best part. It was always kind of centered around hockey at some point, whether it was tournaments or, family get-togethers. But World Juniors was on. Just a great time to be with everybody.
Fantastic job by Jackie. For me, a Mount Rushmore player. And you look at the all-time points leaders. He passes by Lemieux. If he keeps going point per game, you can see him up to 6th place by the end of this season, and eventually sights set on Gordie Howe. And who knows? Because at this point, it doesn't feel like he's slowing down. So as we go on the ice, powered by Verizon, take a closer look. He passes Lemieux. Is this man who we're looking at right now the greatest Penguin ever?
Ooh, that's tough.
But it's amazing that it's a conversation.
There's definitely a conversation to be had. When Sid was originally drafted, I didn't think we'd have this conversation. But I would say he's the greatest Penguin winner. That's what I would say. He's 3 cups. He's passed Mario Lemieux. He's won World Championships, World Junior Championships, 4 nations. Like, you name it. What hasn't this guy won, Army? You cover them on a regular basis there in Pittsburgh. Yeah. When you look at Sidney Crosby and think about what he's done over time, and then you think about the impact he's had in Pittsburgh off the ice too, the Learn to Play program, Logan Cooley in Utah being a player that played in that organization. It's just been incredible, the impact he's had in our game of hockey.
Oh, huge. And how many guys get to say thanks, Sid, too, through their careers from playing with him, like a lot of those great players do. I can say that as well. But yeah, it's, playing with him his rookie season, his first few years in the league. This is me the other night, yeah.
Look at you with your son.
He said, get over here. You're a part of this. I'm like, yeah, really little part of it.
But how great is that?
No, he's the nicest guy. He's the most thoughtful guy I've ever maybe played with as far as teammates and how players are and how their roles are. But I think he'd be the first one, and he said this, like, Mario's Mario. Like, it's like Wayne and Mario. They're like the kings of our game. But to what Ace said about passing those numbers, I would never have thought back, like, playing with him then, that he would touch these numbers. As great as he's been, like, it's just Mario, right? So, yeah, the other night after the game, it was just, like, amazing that he did it on home ice. Carlson was an assist on that point, 65. Raquel scored 67. In between there's Mario as well. So it's like kind of funny how that worked out. But just an incredible career and has been a great ambassador for the game, and locally in Pittsburgh, just absolutely one of a kind, down to earth, great person.
Yeah. Listen, for years when I was coming back after the season, and Sid was in our neck of the woods back in Halifax, Nova Scotia,
Everyone was talking about this kid. Oh, you've seen him play. I said, well, no, I've been away all winter, but I've heard about him since he was 10 years old. And since the day he's turned pro, he's been a tremendous ambassador for our province. He's been a tremendous ambassador, obviously, for the game, for our league, for the city of Pittsburgh, but certainly for the province of Nova Scotia. Everyone is very, very proud of him. And you know he's my neighbor on the lake. What you don't know is in front of his yard, he's got a plastic rink out there. So he's out there in the summer, and he's on his skates, and he's working on his skills all the time. So he's a great player, one of the greatest of all time. Is he better than Mario? I don't know if there's a wrong answer there, but he works at his game all the time. He is great because he works at it. He never takes any time off. So it's a compliment to his work ethic, his compete, and just complete dedication to the game. He's an amazing individual.
Yeah, that's why he has a chance to possibly score 50 goals, Bones, at this age.
Yeah.
Like, you never thought you'd see a player at this age scoring 50 goals. And I always thought that Sid could go play someplace else and win a championship. But to see what he's doing and possibly catch Gordie Howe as most points in a single franchise, I think that's a record I want to see get broken, even possibly scoring 2,000 points.
He's playing like a guy that we've missed the playoffs the last couple of years, and I'm putting this team on my back, and I'm going to do everything I can to get this team back in the playoffs. That's what he's doing.
He's maybe
right
one
now.
of the most
And he's
consistent
capable.
players ever.
Oh,
Like, he's just
easily. In terms of point per game, year after year after year.
That is a credit to his preparation and all the stuff that Bones is talking about, what he does in the summer, how he treats his body. Like, he is the example. Like, every kid coming up now, Harrison Brunick at World Juniors for Team Canada was with the Penguins to start the year. Asked him, what do they ask you about playing in the NHL? They just asked me about Sid. Like, every kid coming up now in this next generation of players idolizes him. He's the guy because, yes, he's good, but it's everything else off the ice, away from the game, how he does it. Yeah, guy's a star. It's just a star.
He missed a lot of time during his prime years, too.
Good point.
That's why I think he's got some extra runway ahead of him. He doesn't have all that added wear and tear on his body.
And there were some nervous moments there where we weren't sure we'd see him play again or play at that level. We would have been robbed of all this greatness.
Well, you know, Nate McKinnon's his neighbor at the lake. He's been a huge influence on Nate. Like, he's really helped Nate take his game to the elite level that Nate's at now. Nate's a great player as well. Yeah. But Sid's been a big influence on that because they're both from Cole Harbour. They're both from the same town. So we know their families, but I know Sid's been fantastic with Nate.
Little Sid hockey guy story. On the plane after the game in Montreal the other day, they lose, but he took a high stick from his own player right near the eye. He left, got stitches, came back. I saw him, I said, hey, man, that's pretty close. Whoa, like it's right by his eye. He goes, would have been a heck of a way to go out, hey, Saturday night at the Bell Center. like, who thinks like this? Like, this guy just is like he went down doing the thing he loves, you know? It's just like, this guy is one of a kind. He truly is.
And the funny thing is, you get a reaction like that, and he's so calm and measured throughout the whole thing. One thing I can tell you is Nate would not be drinking the eggnog. There would be calories in it. There's no way he'd go down that route. Listen, his team got a win the other day, which they absolutely needed because they had lost 8 straight. On the other side of this is a Maple Leaf squad that last year won the Atlantic, got into the second round, took the eventual champions and the defending champions to a Game 7. This year, dead last in the Eastern Conference. And last night they fired Mark Savard, the assistant coach in charge of their struggling power play. This is a team right now that's in a bit of free fall and is desperately searching for solutions.
Craig, what made the Capitals a challenge for you guys here tonight?
Ourselves. To me, they played with more passion than we did tonight. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
How do you explain that, considering where you are at this game?
Ask those guys, not me.
I mean, I think mentally we're fine. I thought the process was better. I thought we had good energy all night.
There's definitely a shift we got to do mentally where you never want to play not to lose.
It's mental, for sure. You know, we got to get through it.
I mean, I think mentally we're fine.
Mentally we're fine.
I don't know if I felt like this before.
That last bit of sound, you know, it's poignant because we've talked to Willie Nylander, and it feels like nothing in the world ever affects him. Ever. And he's down right now. And Bones, Matthews has a different view on this. Feels mentally they're fine. The process is okay. but the Stars have done nothing recently to help this team.
No, they haven't. I see those comments from Matthews. There's a captain trying to say the right thing, trying to calm the waters. That's what he's doing there. Does he believe in what he's saying? Probably not, but he's got to calm the waters a little bit. But, you know, every coach in this league, man, we're relying on good goaltending. And the goalie has to do his job, just give you a chance to win every night. We're also relying on our top-end players every night. Now, they're not going to make the difference every night, but they've got to make the difference in a lot of games. You look at the last road trip, they lost 4-0. They lost in Nashville, they lost in Dallas, and actually the game in Dallas, the first 40 minutes they outplayed Dallas. That's the best they looked the whole road trip. But the top players didn't get any points. Tavares got a goal, but it was a shot from the point that him and the pants went in. There's no assists, there's no points. You're not even noticing them out there. So yeah, they've got to get the goaltending, they've got to get some injured players back, but man, they're going to need a whole lot more from those top end players. They've got to show up, they've got to play harder, they've got to produce some points, they've got to try to go into those games and make a difference in the game.
Let's go back to that game when the Avs played against Minnesota. Big acquisition, Quinn Hughes. Avs went in there and just bum rushed them. 5-1 beat down. Who scored? McCarr, Natchez, and McKinnon. The top players came to play. And I think back to my time when I was in Boston. Okay, our leader was Ray Bourque, one of the best defensemen of all time. And, you know, times we might have been struggling, he stepped out of his comfort zone. We're going to go back to the way back time machine. This is Bubba going up against Matt Sundin, okay? Getting in his face, not very happy. There's a captain sending a message. Bubba wasn't a tough guy. But you see this happening, and then I jumped in there. I wasn't a tough guy, arm dog. I didn't fight all the time, but I had to make sure I was stepping up and supporting my captain because I was like, whoa, Bubba, what the hell are you doing here? And I didn't know, but I had this wild dog by the tail, Jason Smith. I played with Gator Devinson, and the guy was a killer. So we're just stuck in there, and we're going back and forth. But the reason why I'm fighting Gator is because Ray Bourque jumped in the fight. And we went back to the locker room. We're having a good chuckle. And here I'm up on the bench leaning over. I think Ty Domi was sliding down the bench, shaking his glove off. I'm like, Ty, you better not sucker me. And he has this little smirk on his face. We go back in the room, and everyone's like high-fiving each other. That's all because I didn't know Bubba could fight. But you see him do something like that, and it just galvanizes the troops and gets the guys fired up. And talking about dragging people into the fight, that's exactly what a leader should do, and that's exactly what Ray Bourque did that night.
Well, they're waiting for that in Toronto, right? That's been the criticism, like the compete level, right? I mean, Chief says, why don't you ask the guys? Why don't you ask them? You know, they need a response. And Mark Savard, they fire him. He's a power play coach. Their power play is dead last in the league. Who plays on the power play? Their best players. And so in a way you could say, oh, what did he do? You know, you look at the players, but that is maybe a way for them to say, wake up, boys, you got this guy fired. And that's a direct message at the big guys.
Well, exactly right. But, you know, Chief's not asking those two guys to go and fight. He's not.
Exactly.
But he's asking them, get into a scrum. Go to the net, get involved in the game, make somebody push you out of there, then hold your ground. They're not fighters. They don't expect to fight. Bubba wasn't a fighter.
100%.
But somehow you got to get in the game. And if you get in the game, you're dragging everybody else in with you. And that's what Chief wants.
Well, here's the thing. If you want someone dragged in, you know what? Doesn't hurt to have a guy like Chris Tanev, right? He's got missed 23 games. Tanev, big news today was that he's coming back. Scary injury. Tavares getting set for this one. Looking for some passion right now. Just a whole lot of adorableness going on up in Toronto as we count down.